Hey, yo, what's happening, my people? So I'm happy to bring y'all this one, man. I've been waiting on this album for a while. This is, I was about to say one of my favorite MCs. Like, just a straight up MCs. Yeah, he in my top 10 probably. Like, his last album, I really loved that one, man. The Book of Ryan, that one was phenomenal. But the brother, he had a change, like, in his life and stuff ever since he got sober and everything. Because I ain't gonna lie, like his Slaughterhouse days and stuff, he used to just kind of rap about certain things, like his dick and just hoes and just the stereotypical stuff, his guns and stuff. But then he's had a change in his life, man, and he's expanded his mind, expanded his lyricism and stuff. I think it alludes to him getting sober and then him getting his own studio that has improved his craft as well. He always been a phenomenal rapper, but now he's taking it to the next level, man. This right here is Royce the 5'9", the Allegory. This is 22 songs, an hour and 9 minutes runtime. So it's a lot of music. It's not necessarily 22 songs though. It's more like 16 songs because they have a lot of skits and interludes and stuff. But if you don't know what an allegory is a story, poem, or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one. So basically this right here is this big long story, man, but it's underlining tones and stuff. He's trying to say something. He's trying to convey something with his body of work. But let's get into this, man. Let's start this project off. Track 1, Mr. Grace, intro. He dropped knowledge on this one, man. He talk about economics and stuff. He sets the tone for the album. It's super lyrical. It comes off more as a poem though. Like he's like kind of rapping, but he is more poetic than rap. But it's a good start out to the project, man. Number 2, Dope Man featuring Imani and Cedric the Entertainer. Has a Marvin Gaye feel to it. Imani sounds great. If you haven't heard him, he's been on a lot of Joe Budden music and stuff. He has his own few projects and stuff. But Imani, he's very dope brother. He can sing his ass off. Cedric the Entertainer, he's kind of like they have like little breaks in the track where they kind of like talking like he's like a radio host or something. Here at KMM the radio and this and that. So he kind of doing that right there. It breaks down how people perceive us and the effects of drugs on our community and everything. But all the tracks is very dope, man. He's spitting a lot of knowledge on these tracks and stuff, man. It is exceptional. And Royce, I think he produced this whole album too. I thought that was the thing that was kind of a hold up on this album and stuff, but that was the common thread was that he was gonna produce this. So I'm assuming he produced this whole album. He has like DJ Premier and stuff, but I think he just get on there like add the scratches and stuff on here. But I think he produced it all. Number 3, I Don't Age. He going in, man, on this one, just wrecking. But he basically talking about he too cold for this game and for these young cats and stuff. Man, like, I'm still head and shoulders ahead of the competition, man. Like, I'm not aging out here. I'm not getting old or washed or something. Like, I'm still one of the best MCs, period. Number 4, Pendulum, featuring Ashley Sorrell. Sounds like he's just talking-ish, but as the song goes on and you kind of listen to the underlying tones of it, he's talking about our culture. He calling out how people do certain things and how we can flip the script. Ashley gets on here. She has a laid back kind of flow on here, but she raps a little bit on this track, like maybe like 8 bars or something, but she sounds good. Number 5, I Play Forever featuring Graf. Laid back flute type beat. Graf, he do his thing on here, but when Royce come on, Royce, he blow him off the track. Like he pause, this pause worthy, but he blow him off the track. Pause. Number 6, Ice Cream interlude. A woman schools, like the ice cream truck pulls up, it's like Royce is driving an ice cream truck in this skit. And so she breaks down, do you know that the ice cream song is a racial song? It was like a nigga go get a watermelon or something. Like that was the true origin of the ice cream song. Like that's fact. And then he kind of goes at it, he like, ain't you Ebony 69 on Tinder? Like, you trying to drop all this knowledge on me and stuff, but like you kind of like a skeezer, scallywag or something. But it's kind of like how we do each other. Like somebody can tell you something, but it's like the messenger, if it's not the right messenger or something, or people don't really want to be like preached to and stuff. It's kind of like we are. I kind of get offended. People be like, you need to review this. I be like, Don't tell me what to do. Number 7, On the Block, featuring Oswin Benjamin and DJ Premier. Same premises like Scarface, My Block. Like, there are millions songs like this, and like the Block song or whatever, but this one is very lyrical. It's a very cold song. Number 8, Generation is Broken. 16 song skit. That's basically all it is. It's not a song. Number 9, Overcomer featuring Westside Gun. This the joint he did the Yellow Wolf diss to. Westside Gun, he do his thing. But Royce get on here and he talk about Yellow Wolf and stuff. He doesn't really say why he's beefing with Yellow Wolf, but my vast knowledge of internet and looking in I seen a DJ Vlad talk about it. And basically what happened, supposedly, is one of Royce artists, he sent him down with Yellow Wolf because Yellow Wolf was signed to Shady or whatever. He sent him down to go with Yellow Wolf and help him with his music, etc. But what happened is whenever he sent his artists down there, like Yellow Wolf was saying all kind of N-words and stuff, and he was like, man, look, y'all gonna, well, Royce DJ, I think, was saying it. And he like, man, I'm not really cool with this. Can you tell him something? Like, y'all gonna have to chill with this. And homeboy, like, Yellow Wolf was like, if you're gonna be down here, you're gonna have to suck it up. This how we talk, and this and that. And so it came back to Royce, and so that's where the beef stems from, supposedly. So that's why he went in on Royce the 5. I mean, why he went on Yellow Wolf. So if you didn't know the story. Number 10, Miss Grace interlude. Dude giving his daughter a lesson, man. He like telling her about some guns and stuff, which caliber this is and which caliber this is. And if somebody tells you a certain thing, what do you tell them back, and how many pedophiles are in the world and stuff. Like, he's schooling his daughter, giving her knowledge for her to carry on and be a strong black woman in society. So it's just a little short interlude, but that is what it is. Number 11, Thou Shall featuring Kid Vicious. This would make you get the ugly face. Like, when this one come on, it's like, he come on, this was spit. He murdered this one. In the Kid Vicious cat, I don't know who this is, but he gets on there, he do his thing also, man. Like, he does well. And at the end, he talk about, it was like heaven whenever Royce gave me the keys to the studio, let me get on here and stuff. So Royce giving homeboy a shot in this net. But it's very dope, very dope. Number 12, Fubu featuring Conway the Machine. That beat is nasty. That beat is nasty, man. But Royce spaz out. Royce give about 60 bars on this one, man. Like, Conway started off, remember, Royce, he is like got a little hook, and then Royce come on and go the rest of the beat. Man, it got to be about 60 bars. He spaz out on this one. Number 13, a black man favorite shoe. It's a racist man. He talk about, you know, a black man favorite shoe is them Jordans and stuff, and looking at it, and then he cocking guns and stuff, and I hate you N-words and this and that. So it's just another little skit, but crazy. Number 14, Upside Down featuring Ashley Sorrell and Benny the Butcher. Gotta listen to this one closely, cause the word twisting and stuff, like the way the flow is, like the flow he's going in. But it's talking about how society is ass backwards. Like, what's up is down, what's down is up and stuff, and like just a lot of taboo subjects, a lot of things we can't talk about, like brothers wearing dresses and just crazy things in society we can't talk about. Like, it's just, things are crazy right now. And he give Benny, like, he goes in like the whole beat, and he give like Benny like a little bit of beat left, like a minute left of the beat. So he doesn't give him the most beat time in the world, but it is a dope song though. Like, you go in. Number 15, Perspective skit. This is Eminem talking about culture in black and white, and how the world ain't fair and this and that. Like, how you grow up looking at certain things, like your perceptions and stuff, because of what you were around and this and that. So it's a good little thing from Eminem, like a little speech, like maybe it was an interview or something that it pulled from or whatever. But he was talking about some intelligent things. Number 16, Trick featuring King Crooked. He says a deep issue on this one too. How society tricked us into believing a lot of the stereotypes. The flow is sonically sounding. This probably the first one, maybe the only one that I'm not like super crazy about. Like, just the flow and the beat, I'm not too in love with it. But the concept of the song, I really love the concept. But just like sonically, is not one of my favorites. Number 17, Black People in America. Talking about, it's kind of like a little skit. But it's talking about the rumor that AIDS started in Africa and stuff. And why did they do that? Because they're afraid for black people to go back to Africa, because black people have so much worth to America and stuff. And if we took all that worth somewhere else, like the country will fall apart and stuff. And then we would give all that worth to Africa and all this knowledge and this and that. Like we are worth a lot. Number 18, Black Savage featuring Sorry the Kid, White Gold, Sci-Hi the Prince, and T.I. This song has been out for a long time and stuff. They have the video for it. I'm not gonna go too in depth in it, but I would say Royce and T.I. That's my favorite verses on here. Like Royce and T.I. they murder it. Sci-Hi and Sorry the Kid, like he just sings on here and stuff. But I'm glad that he's on the track, man. Like I'm glad they gave him an opportunity, even though he could rap his ass off, man. But they just let him sing the hook. Number 19, Rhinestone Do-Rag. He talked a lot about politics and control. Is a very intelligent the track. It's not a long track though. The Rhinestone reference is like, cause I'm listening to the song and I'm like, man, this song is super intelligent and stuff. And I'm like, where did this reference come from? But at the end of the song, towards like the middle to the end, he talk about when he was younger. Like you can Google it. Like I think in the music video or something, he had like a rhinestone do-rag and stuff. And he like, I wore this rhinestone do-rag like being a young impressionable kid trying to make my mark and just doing dumb stuff. For you won't have to. Like I had to coon around a little bit and make my way around this world. You ain't got to do that. You can be yourself. You can be intelligent. You can be creative and whatever. You don't have to wear rhinestone do-rag. Number 20, Young World featuring Vince Staples and G Perico. Vince Staples, I liked his verse. He started off the song flipping that old slick Rick concept and talking to the young people, basically just dropping jewels on them and stuff about life and etc. 21, My People Free featuring Ashley Sorrell. She is all over this album. We're breaking away from the old thoughts. We're becoming woke, pretty much. This track doesn't have a lot of rapping. It's more of a singing type joint. Like Royce, he does sing, rap like a little bit towards like maybe the 60% mark on the track to about the 75% mark. And then the rest is just like singing. It's just a lot of singing on the track. But when he does rap, he does say a lot. Number 22, Hero featuring White Gold. This is the first joint that is kind of like bubbly, radio-esque type of, but it's got a nice little sample on it and stuff. But the thing is not like necessarily, it's not like a radio song or anything like that. It's basically alluding to his last album, Book of Ryan, and how Book of Ryan, he was basically reflecting back on his life and his upbringing, and he kind of, you can say, kind of shitted on his father. Like they had a tough upbringing, and his daddy was very strict. His daddy was on cocaine and this and that, but his daddy got off cocaine and he did stick around for his family. But he gave a lot of family secrets and stuff on that song, and like maybe the father didn't take kindly to that or whatever. But in this song right here, he's kind of like reflecting on and losing the pain from that experience in his upbringing and reflecting on the good times. And he like, man, when I think about it, you were my hero. Like through everything you stuck around, man, and you gave me a lot of life lessons and stuff. You were my hero. A lot of my friends didn't have a father and stuff like that. So he ends it off on that note. Man, this is spectacular. They haven't had a lot of big artists coming out in 2020 and stuff. It's still young in the year, but I've called a few albums classics. Sorry the Kid, I said his stuff was classic. D-Smoke, I said his was a classic. And this right here up there is, to me, better than the Sorry the Kid. The D-Smoke, it is right there with it. Like D-Smoke stuff he might have like more like catchy type songs on here. Like Royce doesn't have like the most catchy stuff. But man, the beat choice on here, the concept on here, the lyricism on here. If you were like a Rod Wave fan or Kevin Gates or Boosie or just a Kodak Black or something, you probably won't enjoy this project at all or anything. You probably won't like this. But if you were like an 80s baby, if you enjoy lyricism, if you were Eminem fan, a Slaughterhouse fan, if you like J. Cole music and Kendrick and stuff like that, and you want to hear something, like you a listener of music and like lyrics and stuff, this album is a masterpiece. Like, it is a masterpiece. I give this a 10 out of 10 personally. I don't think it's going to be for everybody because it's not everybody's style of music. But like as far as my style of music and being a conscious kind of brother in MC because I do my rap thing as well and stuff. And it is phenomenal. It is a phenomenal project. I would definitely say for you to check this out, man. I hate to give a lot of things 10s and stuff, but man, they had a few albums I think it deserved it. And I was listening to see if I could bump this down. Like, man, 10. My 10s is starting to mean less because I'm giving everything a 10. But man, this a 10. This a 10, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated, man. I'll let you boy. Peace out.